All right. And we are live with episode 7 of AllChatPod. Technical difficulties are solved.
Finally. Well, yeah, no, I wanted to introduce Andrew. This is a guy I've known for over a year now, actually. Artist buddy of mine. We actually have a pretty fun way of how we met. But how you doing, Andrew?
I'm doing pretty good. Good to be on the show.
Do you remember how we met, Andrew?
It was at DokuCon, right?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
explain DokuCon, either of you, to the people that are not privy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, DokuCon's a R18 only self-proclaimed like geek convention in Colorado. So like tons of like I was there last year as a artist in the artist alley and selling degenerate lewd stuff, mainly posters, along with a bunch of other amazing people. And then Kendall here, Strato,
you just call me Strato. It's fine.
rolls by and he's like, "Hey, check out this character," and he gives me the sticker. And I still have it.
I was drunk as fuck at the time. I was drunk as fuck. I walked up, I saw your Lucoa print, and I was immediately like, I gotta talk to this guy. So I bought that, and I was like, yo, you want a sticker? I feel like no, but legit after that, I didn't message Andrew for like 3 months after that, which is really funny. We just like went and did our own thing, and then I messaged him for a commission like 3 months after DocuCon, and now we're pals. Every week, like every I don't know, it's every 3 days we chat, but it's cool. It's cool how small, how like little shit like that how you meet people, I guess.
Are a lot of the people that like sell stuff at DokuCon Colorado people, or do people come from like travel to go to DokuCon?
DokuCon, at least it's fairly new. I think it's only been going on for about 3 or 4 years now, including this year, which got canceled sadly. But I think a lot of the people were Colorado, and a few of the people I talked with did fly out from all across the country. Okay. So I think it's getting pretty big.
Yeah, I didn't meet any artists who were out of state, so that's pretty cool to hear that. I'm so pumped for next year. Please, coronavirus, don't screw us over for yet another year.
When is it? October?
November.
November.
Oh, no, November. Duh.
That might be
legit.
A year from now, that might be okay. Who knows?
Yeah, I hope so.
Pfizer's
at least make it socially distant.
We'll see how those vaccines come.
Hey, at least our prints will be better next year, Andrew.
I mean, hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I don't know. If you keep doing it, you will. Oh, I had a list of stupid questions to ask you, too. I'm finding them.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like compared to the previous 2 months, this has been a fairly uneventful week, maybe.
Yeah, in a lot of ways it has. Nothing crazy to talk about lately.
At least
except, Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say news-wise, it's calmed down a little bit politically, which is... I mean, to an extent. It's still going a little bit, but it's not quite as...
It's nice, though. It's been like political stuff's been on overdrive for 4 years.
Yeah.
It's been crazy the past while.
It's nice to get a break from that. Andrew, what's more impressive when done naked?
What?
Because my wife.
What's more impressive when it's done naked? I already had a couple good answers. I don't know, what? Here's some examples. Cooking bacon. That's pretty impressive.
No, that's irresponsible.
That's irresponsible.
It's dangerous.
At least an apron, yeah. If you're cooking with fat and oil and you're naked, that's irresponsible.
But isn't it impressive too?
I mean, I guess maybe it shows impressive pain tolerance.
I mean, I guess someone subjecting themselves to pain, I wouldn't necessarily call that impressive.
Beekeeping?
That's impressive.
Beekeeping while naked? That's impressive. Because that's not the bacon, it's up to chance whether you get splashed with grease. But bees, you could kind of handle them a certain way.
Yeah, me and Kyle showed me a video of this girl who beekeeps all naturally, and she doesn't wear a bee suit. She just grabs them with her bare hands.
Yeah,
and,
manhandles those bees.
Yeah, that's what my mom did. You just legit walk up and just.
She gets stung a lot, but I guess that's the job. And she's like a TikTok, she does TikToks. She does bee TikToks.
Wow.
And I guess like maybe beekeeping doesn't pay enough because she has to make the bucks. I think something that's impressive done naked.
It's kind of hard to come up with.
I'm thinking of like maybe like
skydiving.
That was my first thought too, but
really?
You can't be naked because the parachute.
Backpack, yeah.
I mean, you can still technically be naked while wearing a backpack, right? Because
I mean,
a backpack isn't
that impressive?
Is
there something? Is it that impressive, or is it just like I guess?
I mean, you probably experience some fucking chafing, dude.
From the backpack or from the air?
I don't know. From the air, like I don't know. I'm imagining
the air's
like,
gonna chafe you.
Terminal velocity on your nude body must suck.
I don't know. I feel like it's probably not that much. I mean, I bet you're cold. I bet that's probably the most impressive part of that about that.
You'd be pretty cold.
Scuba diving, maybe, because that's cold water. I don't know.
Ice skating, naked.
Ice skating, yeah.
That's impressive. Because if you fall, that's gonna fucking hurt, dude.
Like not even skates. Like you're sliding around like you're a skater.
Oh yeah, cross country skiing.
Yes, exactly.
I don't know. For some reason, my mind kept going to like the courtroom, like a judge. Like maybe it's you just
being an attorney of law.
Yeah, you just like walk up and as an attorney, like a lawyer just shows up naked. That'd be kind of impressive. If you could winning a case while naked as a lawyer, that's impressive.
Exactly, or like attending a sexual harassment hearing.
That's impressive.
That's impressive, dude. That's
just
balls.
insane.
That's ballsy.
Well, welding.
Yeah, welding.
But isn't that the same as like cooking?
No,
I feel like I don't think cooking the bacon will actually damage your eyes permanently.
Oh, I didn't think about the welding with like. Oh, that's why people wear that. Is it because the light's so bright from like?
Yeah, it's so bright.
Stupid bright.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
I mean, you could do it with just sunglasses, but they wear the full visor because of the sparks flying up too. Because you have to get in like really close sometimes with your face.
I don't know. I don't know. The cooking bacon or like cooking naked doesn't sound that impressive to me.
What about like if you're
fencing while naked?
Fencing. Ouch. That's impressive. That's impressive, especially if you win. Like if you don't ever like get poked with the fucking sword.
I mean, whether you
wrestling,
David.
I mean, they are the leotards. That's already kind of like
they're close.
Naked.
They're
right?
close.
It's close
right?
enough.
What's his name? MMA. That's impressive.
I feel like you kind of like get some psych your opponent out a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, you freak him out.
Hanging dong while you're like punching him.
What's Dave? Is his name David Blaine? That street magician who does the crazy shit. If he just did shit like if he did like street magic,
like some Chris Angel shit, but naked.
Yeah, wouldn't that be impressive? Because you like couldn't hide your cards or anything up your sleeve or nothing like that.
Oh yeah, that does make sleight of hand more impressive.
Yeah.
You just
think about that.
I feel like you'd probably just pull the same effect with the short sleeve shirt. I don't know.
You got to tuck it like into your. I guess you maybe put on a little weight and like tuck it in your folds. That's where you hide the cards. What do you have other crazy questions?
I have hypotheticals that I've asked over the years. I'd ask Andrew. Okay, Andrew, would you still masturbate? Would you still masturbate if every time you came, just one like giant sperm came out? Like the head was like the size of like, let's say this, right? But you'd also had to like fight it off every time, like it wanted to kill you. Would you still masturbate? That's the question.
I think if
you'd have to kill it every time.
Does it come out of your stomach being that large?
I don't know.
Imagine the havoc it would wreak on the way out. So
does it tear up your urethra?
Well, I'm going to say
tear up.
For the sake of the hypothetical, like if it's not painful, it still feels great. For some reason, it anatomically works. I don't know.
It just like maybe it comes out really thin, and
then
then when it exits, it like
small and it's
like a shrinky dink, but the other way around.
Yeah.
So how ravenous is this beast?
I mean, There's no features. It's just a sperm cell, dude. I don't know what
slippery.
it can do.
It's slippery.
So it doesn't do anything. It just
can't hurt you really, but it's coming at you. Like it's trying to kill you, but it's probably not going to be able
it's
to.
Trying.
Like
around on the flagella.
If you let it be like while you're sleeping, it would like wrap its tail around your neck, but it really couldn't do anything.
Wow.
And also, like, I don't know. I think another thing to say is, like, if you did fight it, let's say you picked it up, swung it around or something, slammed it against a wall, it's like a water balloon. Just, it's gross.
Oh, does this only happen when you masturbate, or does it happen, like...
No, just when you masturbate. Just when you masturbate.
I still would, and I'd start I think you could turn that into a business model, like an attraction where you just, like, harvest... every time you do it, you just, like, put it in a tank. Yeah, it's like a petting zoo with just massive sperms.
Yeah,
or you could probably sell it to
right there.
Could sell it to like universities for like laboratories
for study.
Yeah, like imagine like if like in your like high school health class when they were like explaining the sperm, they pulled out like a fucking like 4-pound sperm that they could show you.
It attacks one of the fucking kids.
Yeah, it's vicious.
Oh my god, no, it's only vicious towards you.
Oh, so it doesn't want to attack other people, so I can't make an army out of them.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, I guess it would probably only live as long as sperm lives. How long does sperm live after exiting the body?
It lives forever until it gets its bloodlust or it dies.
Oh, this thing.
This one. But I'm kind of curious about real sperm. Do you know?
Probably not long at all, actually.
Time to screw up my Google search still. All right, more.
Yeah.
Up to 5 days?
What?
Is that like in air though, or is that like
inside of you?
It doesn't say. It can be preserved for decades if
says
it's frozen.
Sperm can live outside the body for 15 to 30 minutes depending on the conditions.
That's still a long time. That's a lot longer than I thought it would be.
It's a long time to wrestle a massive sperm, like a 15-pound sperm.
Yeah, he's like,
just keeps getting heavier.
No, yeah, I'd give the head like this big, you know. So would you still do it, Andrew?
Occasionally.
Occasionally, a little bit less.
I think it definitely lower the frequency.
No, I feel like I would too.
Now, if you get a vasectomy, is it like still there? But it's just wait. No, when you get a vasectomy, there's no sperm. There's still.
No, I'd argue if you got a vasectomy, yeah, the problem would go away.
Or maybe it comes out, but it just doesn't have the bloodlust anymore.
No, yeah, I'd say it went away. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to produce killer sperm anymore.
What a crazy question.
Yeah, where'd you get that? Did you find that somewhere?
You just make that up?
That was one I came up with. Well, I was high with Dean a while back.
That's a good question.
Because I thought it was funny. Because like I was laughing to myself because I thought the idea, you know, how inchworms move.
Oh God.
I just thought the idea of like a sperm cell moving like that was really funny to me. I don't know.
Wow.
Why? You don't like that? You don't like the dark recesses of my brain?
I know you have a weird brain. In the best way, though.
In the best way.
So I do have a really great hypothetical question. It's not mine. Mm-hmm. I saw this on Reddit like years ago, but it's so good. All right, here's the terms. Here's the terms, Andrew. Are you ready?
I'm ready. As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Would you take 10 million, but for the rest of your life, there's a snail that's trying to get you, and you can't ever be touched by the snail, otherwise you will die. It's going for you at all times, but at the speed of a snail. So you could go to a different country and try to forget about it, but eventually it would show up. Think about it. If it started at work, you could go home. You'd be safe for the night. When you came back to work, be careful.
Why would you go to work if you have $10 million?
Oh, also, by the way, the snail is immortal, and you are immortal as well. You can choose to end your immortality anytime. But
wait,
I'm immortal.
Can you capture the snail? Like if you put it in like in
a jar, like seal it in a mason jar, then it can't get you.
Yeah, as long as you don't touch it. If you physically touch it, you die.
$10 million.
You could employ someone for like $10,000. Detain the snail for me.
It's an intelligent snail. It's an intelligent snail too. Here, I think I was looking at I think that's a snail question.
You literally just be like, hey, for $1 million, will you make sure this snail never leaves this jar for the rest of your life? And I'm sure you find someone who would do it. I'd guard a snail, and like it wouldn't harm other people.
I'd guard it for $1,000. Shit.
Yeah, shit. It's a snail. Like, how hard is that to?
Yeah, right. Just lock it away in a box.
Oh yeah.
Also, guys, I found
it in a jar, put it in a safety deposit box in a bank.
Yeah.
I found the full hypothetical question. I was looking at like a bridge. There's a couple more terms to this.
Uh-oh.
So it's you and a super intelligent snail both get $1 million, and you both become immortal.
The snail also has $1 million.
Yeah. And it's super intelligent, so it can do shit with that $1 million. However, you die if the snail touches you. It always knows where you are and slowly crawls towards you. What's your plan? It can't talk. No, the snail.
Then it can't bribe. What's it gonna do with $1 million if it can't do anything?
Let's see what some of these Redditors said.
I mean, I'll take on a snail. Wait, is it just 1 million, not 10?
Yeah, it looks like the original question was $1 million.
But you're immortal now.
You do that for $1 million. Yeah, you're immortal, and then like I'd say keep the snail around because like once you want to end immortality, you just you and your buddy snail go into living together.
You just move to Australia. How long does it take? It probably takes a snail like 10,000 years to move from like fucking Colorado to Australia. It has to get all the way across the continental United States, and then it has to go all the way across either the Pacific Ocean or the Atlantic Ocean and Europe. So
I mean, if it's super smart, it could probably hitch a ride on like some planes.
Yeah, exactly.
How long does it take for a snail to get to the airport, though? Still probably like a few decades.
A long time,
dude. It would hitch a ride on a car, dude. It's a patient fucking snail. It'd probably wait in a park.
It's gonna get run over. Oh, it's immortal now.
He's immortal.
It'll stick to the tire.
So, dude, this snail can find. I mean, it still won't be fast, but he's gonna find ways to.
He's gonna get you.
He's gonna find a way.
You know,
snail-proof your home.
I would like that because at least it's a guaranteed death rather than like, oh, I might die tomorrow.
You can just die whenever you feel like it.
I think it keeps it more. I think it keeps life kind of interesting. Like it's like I have $1 million, but there's still something to. There's still like something that's like keeping me going a little bit. Like there's a little bit of pressure still. Yeah.
Also, okay, guys, I'm gonna throw a wrench in your plan though. This is also not my idea, but this is something that came up with some Redditors. You know, so you're gonna go put the snail in a jar, right? Is that what you're saying?
I was saying you put jar safety deposit box at a bank.
Yeah.
It's a decoy snail.
So the snail could employ decoys?
Yeah, you can employ decoys.
I think you just
you don't know if it's a decoy or not though.
Wait, does it like have like a radar for you? Like it knows where you are?
Yeah, it
knows where you are at all times. And he can bait you, and it looks like except you like the guy who made the question, like he was responding to people saying except you just got baited by a decoy snail.
I think you just want to like be in constant movement. Like okay, I feel like with $1 million, like $10 million versus $1 million is actually a big difference for it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's make it 10 million though, and then again,
if it's $10 million, definitely. If it's $1 million, like it's a solid maybe. I think if it's $10 million, like that's enough money where you just keep it in the bank. And like it just grows, and you just fucking like just move. You're just always on the move, like
you
just
become
fucking,
nomadic.
Okay.
Yeah, just like nomadic through like Eurasia.
Now, that's a smart idea. And also, I have another answer to one of you guys' questions. What would the snail do with $1 million? The original maker of this question said he starts a mineral water company and uses the assets to try to kill you.
So the secretion of the snail also kills you.
Yeah, like everything about this snail would kill you.
Is that the idea of the mineral water? Like he puts his like slime snail juice in all the waters, and if you drink it, you die.
Well, he like the snail's one goal in life. He's not your friend. He's trying to kill you.
That's his singular goal. He wants
you broker a deal with the snail,
and he's smart, dude.
Broker a deal. He also has the same amount of money as you do.
Nah, you can't broker a deal. I'm trying to think what I would do in this situation. If I took this. You have no clue where the snail is in the world at the time you take the deal too. He's just somewhere out there. You know, like if you took it right now.
Oh, so let's say like you take the deal and then you go to Australia. Maybe the snail started in Australia.
He's already there.
Yeah, you don't know where he started.
Yeah, and
I would take it because imagine the headlines: "Man killed by snail."
Immortalized.
Would they know? Would they know though? Because like, they'll find your dead body and there's nothing wrong with you.
They're never gonna be like, oh, this man's dead. It must have been a snail.
There's just gonna be a dead snail next to you. That's it.
Oh, does it die too? Is it mutually assured destruction?
Yeah.
Well, maybe the snail just wants to die, so that's why it's chasing you. So the snail.
Oh no, he's just after you, dude.
That's a good one too. I like that. Killer snail.
Yeah, I'd take it. I think you just live a nomadic lifestyle, and then one day you just like, they're colonizing the moon soon. Go up there. How's that snail gonna get into space? I don't know.
Hitches right on a rocket. He's immortal, so he doesn't have to be on the inside of it.
I don't know, Andrew. Like,
neither do I though, huh? I'm immortal. I live in the bottom of the ocean.
You guys spend years. You guys think you guys fucking like beat this snail, but like your dearest loved one day, you wake up and their face like Man in Black like opens up and the fucking snail's right in there. Like,
have either of you?
I mean, like. Oh, sorry.
Oh, here, no, you go, Andrew. I'm gonna pull up a picture.
Oh, okay. Like, if you're, I would imagine it could only really kill you like while you're sleeping, because like if you're out and about, unless you're like oblivious, you could kind of see the snail coming for you.
What?
Like there's not supposed to be a snail here, and then you book it.
Okay, but like, what if like you're walking under a bridge and the snail's like waiting at the top of the bridge and fucking drops?
I mean, yeah, like there's some places that you can't know, but you could like kind of minimize those risks.
Just don't have any overhead above you. You can't drop down onto you.
Have either of you read it? Uzumaki?
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
So it's like a horror manga written by what's his name? Something Ito. It's really good. I read it like a month ago. It's called Uzumaki. And it's like the horror of the spiral, but like one of the things that happens, and I'm pulling up the picture for the stream, is people get turned like because it's all this like spiral stuff, and like some people get turned into a snail, and it's very disturbing. If this is the snail, maybe I don't take it.
It's Uzumaki.
Uzumaki, yeah.
Uzumaki, which means spiral. Yeah, this stuff's crazy.
It was really good. I would highly recommend it.
There's an actual phobia for spirals.
Like Jory, what's the fucking dude's name? Is it Junji Ito? And the whole idea is it's like this town, and then like all this weird phenomenon around a spiral starts happening, and people go crazy, and it just progressively gets worse. And it's kind of it has like a little bit of like Lovecraftian elements of like cosmic horror. Very good, like very disturbing imagery. But if this is the snail, nah. Not worth it.
No, it's a normal
scale. I ain't messing with that.
Me neither. I wouldn't fuck with that snail. I wouldn't take 10 million for that at all. No, it's just the normal snail. But I don't know.
I mean, snails are kind of cute though.
No, they are. I would have a pet snail. Throw a couple in like an aquarium or something. That'd be pretty cool.
Wait. Oh shit. Never mind. I was gonna say make escargot, but he's immortal.
Immortal escargot.
I mean, you could. I don't know. Yeah, it's just the decoy snail thing is what gets to me. It's because like any snail you come across could be the snail.
He can Oh shit! You just have a phobia of snails.
Like, wouldn't you? Unless you're like okay with dying.
When's the last time you saw a snail?
I don't think I've ever seen a snail in person.
Like it's been at least 12 years.
I haven't seen one since I was a kid. When I was a kid, there was like a little log that my parents had like on like our porch or whatever, or like kind of off the porch. And as a kid, I'd open it up and like all the bugs like lived in the log, and there'd be like snails and slugs and like roly-polies and a whole bunch of little critters in there. But since then, I don't think I've seen a snail since I was like 10.
It's been a long time. But you've never seen one, Andrew?
I don't think I've ever seen a snail live in the flesh.
They only come out like when it rains, like during the rainy season.
Wet. That's why they liked that log, because it was really moist under there.
Do snails live in Colorado?
Yeah, yeah. I found mine in Colorado.
Wow.
Yeah, I found mine in the
suburbs hard to
of Colorado.
Find they're fucking hard to find, actually.
You kind of enjoying these. Do you have any other questions?
Yeah, I mean, I have a whole lot. I just have like a lot of saved Reddit comments from over the years of like hypotheticals. Because I love those. I love them so much. They're like the funniest stuff to me. All right, Andrew and Micah. You find a book and you begin to read it, only discover that it is your life. The book is detailing your life. You get to the point that you are at now. Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events to come? Or would you close it? What would you do?
Ooh. I actually have a solid answer for this one, but I want to see what Micah has to say first.
Oh, okay.
I think I would do it, and I think I go to Hollywood and pitch them the movie. But like the movie is based on me finding the book about my life.
And then the book, like,
and
what if the book tells you that like you get shot down? Like it doesn't work. They're like, you're an idiot. And
the book is about you going to Hollywood and getting murdered. No, I'd still do it.
You're murdered on the way to Hollywood.
Make a documentary. I'd start filming. Make a documentary, honestly.
So that actually leads me to an important question. What if you read the book and defy it? Is there some like final destination stuff that happens where like it forces you to correct like its fate, or like what happens if you read it and it's like, oh, you die in a car? It's like, I'm never gonna be in a car ever again. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like
you defy the terms of service.
And this guy here, the guy who wrote this, didn't have. But basically, I mean, I think you can't do anything to change it because it says, "Do you turn the page knowing that you will not be able to change the events to come?" So, like, I mean, you can change how you act, but you can change how you acted. But like the stuff that happens to you, you just can't.
But
change.
Like, what if you? I feel like, I think by knowing the future, doesn't that kind of change it? Though.
Yeah, in a way it does.
Because like that decision that you make to either read it or not probably has an effect on like the like I think like that's a crossroads in like possible lives. I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's a paradox because you know, like the book is going to detail what you're going to do now because you found the book. I guess like it's a paradox. I guess like would the book have the same stuff if you never found the book?
The book writes that you try to defy the book, and
yeah. What if whatever like actions you take like. Each page you turn, or like I guess your actions, like the book's maybe constantly changing. That could kind of
right.
That could happen too. I don't know.
Oh, but then you could change.
What if you sit down and just binge read the book then? Like it wouldn't be able to actively change while you're just reading it, unless you die like while reading it.
I don't know how I answer this question if I would read how my life would go or not. I think it would like take away a lot of stress, but I might. Who knows? I might just be immeasurably disappointed.
Oh yeah,
immeasurably disappointed.
What if you just like know about shitty things that are gonna happen and you just dread it?
Yeah.
You turn the first page and you see the word cancer and you just shut the book and you're like, no.
Yeah. No.
That reminds me of there's this one horror movie where there's like an app on the phone. I think it's called Countdown. Yeah, Countdown. And you download this app and it tells you when you're going to die. And at the beginning of the movie, it's like, oh, you're going to die in 12 minutes. And he's like, oh shit. And like they play things differently than they would have. And the app is like, you disrupted our terms of service. And then a demon just kills him.
Yeah, exactly.
I think I saw, I either saw part of it or I watched like I might have seen like a video essay on that about it or something. That sounds really familiar to me.
I think I watched a Dead Meat's video on that. But the concept's super cool. And like, what happens if you defy the book?
They like can't uninstall it,
What
right?
happened?
Right, like it just keeps coming back.
Yeah, I definitely watched a video essay about this. Because it has the actress from the show You.
Mm.
That was a creepy show. Either you see that show?
No,
I have not.
Do you know what it's about? It's called You. It's about this. It's basically just like from the point of view of like a kind of psychopathic stalker guy, but it's like kind of framed, or he's at least framing his journey as like the like romantic comedy or like the hero of the romantic like book or whatever. But he's like a psychopath and obsessive and crazy, and I really enjoyed it. It's on Netflix.
Even going so far as to remove any obstacles, including people, that stands in his way of getting to her.
Yeah, Joe like murders people. He just like kills people for her. Yeah,
straight up kills people.
I love stuff like that.
You love killing people?
Yeah, all the time. I like strangling drifters in my free time.
Wow, you learn something new about your friends every day.
No, yeah, seriously. It's pretty normal.
Yeah. All right, what's the next question? What else you got for us?
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
No.
It's a taco.
Yeah, I think you could. I agree with Andrew. I think you could make a better argument that a hot dog is a taco versus it's a sandwich.
But it's like sandwich between like inside a bun though.
I mean, like the verb sandwiched, like because I could sandwich my hands around your neck. Does that make you a sandwich?
like I did to that drifter.
Yeah, no, like.
But at that point, is a taco a sandwich?
No, it depends, because when you fucking define a taco? Because there's the hard shell taco, but then a soft taco. Why do we call a soft taco a fucking taco when it's wrapped like a goddamn burrito?
No, that's not. The soft taco is not wrapped. It's like a folded. Okay, Kendall. I think what makes a sandwich is there's two separate pieces. But like a hot dog bun is still connected. A taco is still connected, but sandwich two different pieces.
So a hot dog, when the bun is connected, it's a taco, and when the buns are severed, it's a sandwich.
Yeah,
it depends on the hot dog.
I fucking disagree. I disagree with this hot dog is a taco bullshit. This shit's bullshit.
What makes a taco a taco?
Yeah.
I'm looking at pictures of soft tacos right now.
You don't know what a soft taco looks like?
You don't think soft tacos are
No,
tacos?
I know. No, but like I'm trying to show you guys my fucking point that like sometimes soft tacos are set like open face, but there's open face sandwiches too.
Okay, I'm
so hot dog's open face.
All right. Are you ready? I'm gonna read you the definition of a taco, a sandwich, and a hot dog.
Oh God.
All right.
Dude, these definitions are gonna be bullshit, and I know it already.
A taco is a traditional Mexican dish consisting of a hand-sized corn or wheat tortilla topped with fillings. A tortilla is then folded around the fillings and eaten by hand. And then they say it's made with a variety of fillings, including beef, pork, chicken, seafood, beans. No, a burrito is wrapped. A taco is folded.
Yeah.
A sandwich is a food typically consisting of vegetables.
It'd be wrapped.
Huh? Yeah, if you roll it, but you don't roll a taco, you fold a taco.
Yeah, you do. There's some tacos that
Kendall, that is not a taco.
That's a fucking taco.
The image you just sent is not a taco. No. That's like a burrito-ish.
I'm gonna throw another wrench into this chaos of a machine.
Okay.
What would you guys define a torta as?
A torta?
A fucking sandwich?
It's a sandwich.
But it's connected on the edges.
Oh, is it?
It is.
I haven't had a torta in so long.
Oh, they're good, dude.
It's connected on one edge.
Oh, shit. That's a sandwich, though. Oh, fuck. Okay, hold up. A sandwich is a food typically consisting of vegetables sliced.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Cheese or meat. No, a hot dog is a hot dog. A hot dog has a hot dog in it. Because a hot dog's a hot dog with or without the bun. A sandwich is a food typically consisting of vegetables, sliced cheese, or meat placed on or between slices of bread, or more generally any dish wherein bread serves as a container or wrapper for another food. So maybe a hot dog is a sandwich, because I think no, not a taco. A taco doesn't have bread in it, but a bun, I think you could argue that a bun is a type of bread.
Fucking tortilla is bread, man.
No, tortillas are not bread.
Who would have thought that this question would have caused the most distress out of us?
Yeah, we got the most aggressive over this question.
I fundamentally disagree.
A tortilla bread?
A hot dog's a fucking sandwich. A tortilla is bread.
A bun is a small, sometimes sweet bread-based item. So yes,
unleavened round bread, according to Google.
It is bread.
Or recipes.com, rather.
Wait, hold up. Let's just Google it. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna go hot dog sandwich. If I search sandwich on the hot dog Wikipedia, it brings up sausage sandwich, which is regular bread with sausage in it. Is a hot dog a sandwich? Is this like has a scientist weighed in on this?
Yeah, we need.
Hold on, let me go to Google Scholar.
Actually, do it, or I'll do Yahoo questions or something.
No, Google Scholar. That's where you get like the real peer-reviewed scientific articles. Yeah. Hot dog. I'm just gonna put hot dog sandwich in Google Scholar.
What's the pop chart then?
Yo, I have found an article.
It's if you're an ingredient and structure rebel. I think. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at.
Radical
Yo, I just found a
anarchy.
scientific article from 1972 about what a sandwich is.
The question as old as time.
Do you guys want to hear the abstract?
Yeah.
Do you know what an abstract is?
What's an abstract?
So an abstract, when you write a scientific article, an abstract is like basically like it's like within 150 words paraphrase like what this article is about and the conclusions
it's like
of
breakdown.
it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, break it down.
Preparation of a food sandwich consists of a filling in a thin-walled bun with a hole extending into the bun along the adjacent to the filling so that flavoring material inserted into the hole will be in contact with the filling. A thin sheet of dough is wrapped around the filling and an adjacent skewer. Wait, what? So that one of the skewers.
This isn't a hot dog, dude.
It's not a sandwich. I don't know what sandwich has skewers. Oh no.
They do that for burgers too, Micah.
The toothpick.
Is a burger a sandwich?
Is a burger a sandwich?
After cooking, the skewer is removed to produce the hole for the flavoring. This is not Allen.
This guy's wrong.
Donald F. Allen has no idea what a fucking sandwich is. And he wrote a scientific article about it.
He was saying there's like a hole for like the hot dog to go. You fucking cut into the goddamn bun.
The sandwich alignment chart.
Yeah, look at this. It's actually pretty. You should put it up on stream.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up.
I think I'm an ingredient and I think I'm like an ingredient neutral, but like structure rebel.
I think I'm rebel in both parties. A Pop-Tart's a sandwich.
I disagree with that one.
What do you mean? It's a filling.
I don't know.
It encompassed between two pieces of bread.
Yeah. Okay, is a calzone a sandwich?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a stupid pizza. Is what it is.
If you were to take a slice of pizza and fold it in half,
you've
made a sandwich.
That's a pizza taco. You fucking.
Tacos are sandwiches.
Wait, Kendall, you think you think an ice cream taco is a sandwich?
Yes.
Shut up. Give me a second.
Oh fuck! I think I am a structure neutral. I don't think any of the structure rebels are sandwiches. I don't think a wrap is a sandwich. I don't think a burrito.
A wrap is a sandwich. If you.
No, it's with a tortilla. I think a sandwich is dependent on the bread. I don't think a taco is a sandwich because there's no bread.
A tortilla is bread. It's a bread. Look it up. I just looked it up, Mike. A tortilla is bread. It's a type of bread.
How do you make tortillas?
God damn it, you're right.
Is it
tortilla
bread?
is a similar to. Or wait, no, it says it's similar to a thin flatbread.
Is a pig in a blanket a fucking hot dog? I don't know.
Is a corn dog a bread? Is a corn dog a sandwich?
I think the bread around corn dog is bread.
Yeah, I think so. It's batter.
Tortilla a bread?
Yeah, look it up, Micah.
What 87%? What do 87% of nutritionalists say? They say yes.
They say yes.
Called it. Taco's a sandwich, dude. Open-faced sandwich is what a taco is.
Anything put.
It looks like I think 87%. It's not like clearly defined. I think it's kind of subjective. I think that's why this alignment chart is important.
We could get crazy.
I don't agree with the taco. I don't agree with the Pop-Tart. I don't agree with the burrito or the sandwich.
It's okay to be wrong, Micah, but
I agree with the top three, and then the first of the. I agree with the sub, and I agree with the hot dog. I'll concede on the hot dog as a sandwich, but I do not concede that a taco is a sandwich.
Taco is an open-faced sandwich.
No one.
Yeah, it is.
Is a hard shell corn?
No, that's not a taco. That's not a sandwich. I'm sorry. Because hard shell's garbage. I've been talking about soft taco.
Are you looking at that ice cream taco is with a hard shell?
Yeah, the ice cream taco is a sandwich.
I wasn't saying the ice cream taco is a sandwich.
You literally just did.
Hard shell tacos are also a sandwich.
Kendall, you can't say soft shells tacos are not. They're both tacos. Either all tacos are sandwiches or no tacos are sandwiches.
No.
You can't have it both ways.
No, that's wrong. That's wrong. Soft tacos are sandwiches.
But hard tacos?
Not hard tacos.
They're the same structural.
They're both tacos. It's the same structure.
They're different. Sandwiches come down to the fucking bread, dude. They come down to what consists of the bread, dude.
So a corn tortilla is not bread, but a flour tortilla is bread? What type of bullshit is that, Kendall?
A corn tortilla is bread. I'm saying the hard tacos is what
They're
you guys
all
are talking
bread.
about.
But
What
they're
do you
both
think
the
the
same.
shell of the hard
Dude,
taco is
yeah,
made out of?
it's made out of the same shit. A hard taco is just toasted. It's just cooked more.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I guess there's toasted sandwiches.
Yeah, is a toasted sandwich not bread? By that logic, then a toasted sandwich isn't a sandwich either.
Okay,
Because it's hard. If it's hard, it's not a sandwich.
I'll concede. Okay. A hard shell taco is a toasted open face sandwich.
God damn it, no, I don't like that. Yo, I still can't believe Donald F. Allen's saying that whatever that fucking abstract I read was. That sounded like total bullshit. What the skewer makes a whole like what?
Bringing the skewer in there, that's where.
Wait, you guys want to see the diagram he uses?
Diagrams.
Yeah, I do. I don't know. I'm gonna say that a hot dog's like an open sandwich too, though, as well.
Yeah, a hot dog is a sandwich.
I'll concede on the hot dog. I don't concede on your fucking taco though.
What is this?
Then what's the difference between a burrito and a taco?
This is a real sandwich. According to science, this is what a real sandwich is. Hold on.
This is a real sandwich, ladies and gentlemen. I can't
Wait,
tell
is this a hot dog or a...
No, that's a sandwich, Kendall. That's a sandwich according to whatever his name is, Alan.
So Hot Pockets are sandwiches?
Yes.
According to this man, yeah.
Are Pop-Tarts.
This man's wrong.
What is going on with that skewer? Why is it like doing that?
What is this? What is this?
This is a sandwich. Goddamn it!
It's a step-by-step, right? Because there's figures 1 through 7.
Yeah, this is how you make it. This is how you make a sandwich.
Andrew, can you describe what we're looking at for anybody who's just listening?
Yeah. So in figure 1, we look to have a toaster oven, and with a skewer. So they don't show it until figure 3, but they put something in the toaster oven, presumably.
Yeah, what's going on in figure 2?
That's the flavoring material.
I think figure 2 is the toaster oven upside down.
All right, hold on. Let me read this one more time for everybody while you're looking at this figure. Preparation of a food sandwich consisting of a filling in a thin-walled bun with a hole extending into the bun along and adjacent to the filling, so that flavoring materials this is a run-on sentence. Flavoring materials inserted into the hole will be in contact with the filling. A thin sheet of dough is wrapped around the filling and an adjacent skewer, so that one end of the skewer protrudes from the dough. After cooking, the skewer is removed to produce the hole for the flavoring material.
What the fuck?
This is the only sandwich. That whole diagram's wrong. This is the only real sandwich.
What the fuck?
And I have sources. This is my source. Fucking Donald F. Allen from 1969.
Donald F. Allen's an idiot.
Hey man, I don't see you making sandwich figures.
Yeah, where's your side to kind of send me one scientific article you've written about sandwiches?
I'm opinionated.
The PDF's actually not that long. It's only 4 pages.
It's hard. It would be hard for me to write an article, right? Because I'd also have to do figures for both tacos and your standard sandwich, because I think a taco is an open-faced sandwich.
Yeah, there's a whole lot to it that you would need.
Oh, sorry. This is specifically the wiener sandwich.
Oh,
so he gets into specifics.
Oh, is this a corn dog, basically?
I think this is... Oh, this is totally a corn dog. It's a corn dog, but the stick isn't going through the hot dog. It's just in the
bread.
The cooking process, yeah.
Yo, I like how the picture says inventor Donald F. Allen. He's like, I have invented a hot dog sandwich.
What has Donald F. Allen done in his life?
Yeah, what else has he done? I'll search him on Google Scholar.
Is it A-L-L-E-N?
Donald,
yeah, it's
Donald F. A-L-L-E-N.
Please only be the sandwich thing.
There's an artist by the name of Donald F. Allen. No, it's L.
Okay.
No, sorry, he's the wrong one.
He's written this dude has a wide variety of things he has written. I see one, racial differences in survival from breast cancer.
Okay. That's interesting.
Some psychological concomitants and consequences of the black personality. This dude might be a racist also. I don't know. This man's really into race. This man's into race and inventing hot dog sandwiches.
Oh, God. I don't want the only guy who's written an article on a sandwich to be racist.
Sandwiches are for all people.
Sandwiches are for all people.
He literally wrote the consequences of the black personality. Yo,
Micah, you are muted just in case you didn't know that. unless you're talking to somebody. Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally hit the button. Yeah, I'm reading about how he wrote an article about the consequences of the black personality. I don't know if this is the man you want to be. Maybe we shouldn't cite this man.
No, this guy. Okay, anybody who's listening, this guy is baseless because if you look at the fucking diagram, he doesn't know what a sandwich is. So.
Anyway, let's go. What's the next question?
I don't know. I'd be content to talk about this for another hour.
Oh, jeez.
I found his obituary.
Oh, shit. Let me hear about it. How do you die?
Here is Donald F. Allen's obituary.
Okay.
It is with deep sorrow that we announce the death of Donald F. Allen, born in Beverly, Massachusetts, who passed away on September 30th, 2019 at the age of 87, leaving to mourn family and friends. We can send your sympathy in the guest book provided and share with the family. You may also light a candle in honor of Donald F. Allen. He was predeceased by his wife, Grace McGrath Allen, his parents, Stanley and Gertrude, his son, Gary William Allen.
Oh, no, he lost his son?
Everyone else died before him. His son and his siblings, Stanley, Joseph, and Barbara.
That's really
He was
sad.
survived by... Okay, this isn't like a very good obituary. It's just who died first and who died after.
But I guess he just passed away of natural causes then.
Rest
I
in
guess
peace.
so. I don't even know if that could be the wrong Donald F. Allen also.
Yeah, there's probably a bunch of them.
But I'm imagining
I'm
imagining the ones that wrote articles on like scientific articles are probably the same ones. Oh, sorry. Oh, no, this is different. This is the inventor. Sorry, the inventor Donald F. Allen, not the guy that wrote the racial theory stuff. So that's probably good.
Oh, thank God. Yeah.
He also he has 3 other inventions: a film deposit booth. No, he invented that weird corn dog with the stick not in the hot dog. And he also invented a plural piece plastic package for glass bowl and cover.
Okay, this sounds kind of boring.
It's some weird lid. It's some weird lid. It's not even worth showing. This man's a weirdo.
It sounds like that guy who does all his shit through Kickstarter or something. But it never takes off.
Wow. We got really worked up about those sandwiches.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I'm opinionated, but I like sandwiches. I think we all here agree that we like sandwiches, you know.
I like sandwiches.
I love sandwiches.
But I don't agree with you that a taco's a sandwich, you motherfucker.
Tacos
is the sandwich.
Thank you, Andrew. Andrew's
so is
right.
a burrito.
The burrito's a sandwich.
No, not the burrito. I will. That's
sandwiches
too far.
are all inclusive.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a sandwich purist. God damn it.
Thank you all for tuning in for the great sandwich debate. Oh no, yeah, burrito's a sandwich. I would say like structure. I don't know. I guess I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to find a sandwich in my world.
Who's all listening? Can we have like viewer questions?
If we had viewers, we could.
If we had viewers.
Maybe one day.
That's what I want the format to eventually become, you know, where we just bullshit and then also answer questions.
Yeah, I'd love to interact.
Give it a couple of years.
Did you retweet it?
Yep, I retweeted it, but you know, I also haven't posted for like 3 weeks, so now nobody cares. That's how social media works. Okay, how about this? How deep does a pan have to be before it becomes a pot?
Oh my God.
I don't think it matters.
What? So like a brownie pan's a pot at the end of the day?
Oh wait, I was imagining a frying pan. I think a baking pan or sheet is different.
Baking pan. I don't know. I feel like it could be pretty.
Can you put a baking pan on the stove and like boil water in it? Because you can boil water in a skillet, or like you can boil water in like a frying pan, but you can't. I don't know if you could like. Put
Actually, I am assuming.
I think
you
can boil water in a
Yeah, probably.
Oh I'm stupid. I forgot the name
brownie
of the
sheet?
thing we were just talking about.
Baking sheet.
Baking sheet.
It's kind of a dumb question, honestly.
Yeah, let's skip that one. I don't think any of us are strongly opinionated one way or the other.
We get ready to kill each other over what's a sandwich or not, but like pans, nah.
Pans, I don't give a fuck. Those are there.
Pans, pots. It's all the same thing at the end of the day. You cook food. I use my pots to like saute sometimes, and I guess I think it works one way. I think like you can use a pot as a pan, but you can't always use a pan as a pot.
Exactly. It's just like the square versus rectangle. Same with the sandwich argument, Micah.
No.
Not.
No.
All tacos are sandwiches, but not all tacos are sandwiches.
Yeah.
Not all sandwiches are tacos.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There we go. That's exactly what I've been trying to say this whole time. Okay, here's a standard one. Okay, this is a pretty standard hypothetical question. Everyone's heard this one, you know. But Andrew and Micah, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
I think 100 duck-sized horses. I think that's an easy answer.
Yeah, I think so too. Because ducks are already aggressive.
Yeah, birds are scary. And if you had a massive bird.
Yeah, giant one.
And I think if you kick a horse that is the size of a duck, you'd fuck it up pretty bad. You know, like if a horse breaks its leg, they put it down. And I feel like it's probably pretty easy to break the leg of a duck-sized horse. Dude.
Yeah, just a bunch of tiny horses.
But
they're not gonna bite you.
A horse-sized duck is gonna be durable, aggressive.
I think it could peck your head off.
Yeah.
What about you?
Ducks do get pretty big
and feisty.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is like ducks, like the size of the little horses are still gonna be pretty sizable.
I mean, like how ducks don't get that big. They're not like geese.
I don't know.
Geese.
Yeah.
If it was horse-sized geese, then maybe it would be different. But or a geese-sized horse. But a geese-sized horse is really scary. Ducks aren't that big. They're like birds, you know. Like they're like not the biggest birds, they're not the smallest birds, but I still think like a horse the size of a duck is probably pretty easy to like mess up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I take on the duck-sized horses.
I think
because you just start stomping, dude. Like it's easy to take them out of commission. I think.
I do think that the giant duck would be a more interesting battle.
Yeah, it's a formidable opponent.
If I had like a sword and shield.
That thing, I feel like would like tear off my arm, dude. If I got a grab of it, I went for the bite and I took up my arm to like block it. It would just like rip my arm off, you know, because they're violent like that.
I think Andrew brings up an interesting point on is this armed combat? If I'm armed, like maybe I'll fight the duck, but if I'm unarmed, I definitely want to fight the horses.
You're unarmed. You're unarmed.
Yeah, then I'm gonna fight the horses.
Yeah, same.
This actually ties right into another question that
more things to fight.
Yeah. What's the biggest animal you think you could kill with your bare hands? Like if you had to fight it to the death, Andrew? Because me and Micah have a pal that we get in an argument with this.
Our friend Mario thinks he could kill a wolf.
Yeah,
I think I could take down a giraffe.
No, I disagree with you, man.
I disagree with you.
You get whipped by that giraffe's neck.
The giraffe neck is scary, but if I get underneath it, then I'm good.
It's trying to fight you to the death, so it's gonna start like kicking at you with those huge.
Yeah, and those legs too. Like, I guess, do you really think like how much does a giraffe weigh? Do you think your like body is capable of like throwing a giraffe over? Like, I agree. If you get it on the ground, it's over. But can you do that?
Yeah, but that's the hard part. And you're completely unarmed, right? No tools, so I can't like Star Wars the
completely. And you're in an arena fighting him to the death.
It's fast
I would
too.
fight the giraffe.
You think you can? I think that's a losing. I think a giraffe would murder you. I don't know if I'd
take it down, but I'll try.
I think you're wrong,
Andrew. What's something you think like? I think like maybe like if you were to fight a giraffe 100 times, you might beat it twice. Honestly,
right, probably.
What's something you could think you could take like 99 times out of 100?
Like confidently take down like largest?
Yeah, biggest animal, preferably even like predator. Like it's something that's gonna death.
I mean, like honestly, like I've wrestled with like pit bulls before, so I think like the maximum is like maybe a small wolf.
What about an alpaca? I think I might be able to take an alpaca.
Nah,
alpaca?
Nah.
Alpacas aren't that big.
I know, but like those kicks hurt like a bitch. I bet. Oh no, I'm saying
I think my strategy for the alpaca I'd try to mount it, like get on it, and then snap its neck.
Just like roll it to the.
But alpacas really like they're not that big. Like if you've seen an alpaca, like they're like decent. They're like they're not small, but they're not huge. Smaller than a horse.
These animals are trying to fight you to the death. Like,
what do you think, Kendall? What do you think? What do you put?
I have always said for years, coyote is the biggest I could possibly ever fight.
Is an alpaca smaller than a llama?
Yes. There's on a road I drive through sometimes between the town Kendall lives in and the town that I live in. There's a dude who owns a whole bunch of alpacas and one llama, and the llama is much bigger.
Llamas are big, yeah.
Yeah, apparently they're dangerous too.
They'll spit at you.
According to pride.org, llamas can be dangerous, especially large males.
Yeah, let me fucking this YouTube video. I found someone's YouTube video of them standing next to llamas and alpacas. The alpaca's really not that big. Yeah, I think I could take an alpaca here. I'll link this to you. Timestamp is going to be at here. I'll share. We can watch this together. Or no, we'll just watch it separately, but I'll timestamp it.
Yeah, I want to see what you're talking about. I think the biggest. I'm glad no one here said hippo.
Yeah, hippos are the most dangerous animal. They kill more people than anything.
Yeah. Oh, you're right, Micah. It's not that bad.
Yeah, like even from the thumbnail.
They come to your shoulder.
They're so cute. I couldn't kill one.
I mean, yeah, I couldn't fight one to death just because I'd be like, nah, thanks.
I wouldn't want to, but if you
had to, could you? Andrew?
I could.
Here, let me skip through this video so people can see. Like, it's hefty. He just weighed it. It's 125 pounds. Like, it's not tiny, but like I'm bigger than it. Like, at least like height wise, and I think I could manage to get around it. Dude, I want alpaca one day. Like, I'd love to own some alpacas. They're cool, and they have like super soft fur.
I've always wanted to like own a donkey or something.
Oh yeah, if you guys go to 3 minutes and like 25 seconds, you see him like grab its neck.
What, to murder it?
No, but like I could take an alpaca. I think that's my answer.
Let me see.
So like the arena. Describe
open
the
field
to me.
Open field.
I think I could take down a giant oarfish.
In a field, it's just flopping there.
That's cheating.
A tuna. I could kick a tuna's ass, even in the water. No, not in the water.
I could kick a whale's ass if it's in an open field.
Yeah, probably. You just gotta wait. Just wait like 20 minutes.
Wait,
the sun
for
is
what?
on my side. A sperm whale.
A sperm whale. Can whales live outside of? No, beached whales is not good for them, huh?
No, it's really bad for them.
They need the moisture. Even though they breathe air, they still need the moisture.
Yeah, just wait like 20 minutes.
Yo, this alpaca's really cute.
Yeah. That's adorable.
And it like looks like it's like chilling with the dude. It doesn't seem to like mind hanging out with him.
Look at this alpaca.
I hope this dude doesn't copyright strike us.
Uh-oh. Of course, the one stream you get me on.
We got copyright stricken by Inspector Gadget.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The cartoon, yeah.
That was a fun episode. We just had this Inspector Gadget mega fan on here. He's great. He's a nice guy.
Wow.
He's the only guy on the Inspector Gadget Reddit.
Yeah, he's the only guy who uses the Inspector Gadget subreddit.
Have you guys heard of that? There was like a Buffy the Vampire Slayer like subreddit, and it was just one person, and they made like 2 million posts.
What?
It's crazy.
Our Inspector Gadget friends getting there.
It's like one of the spookiest websites around. That's where I saw it.
All right, Kendall, hit us with another one. This is fun.
Yeah, I think I got a few more left in me, and then I gotta head out.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Too busy vaping.
Look at me vaping. Filling
his lung with sugar instead of finding us hypothetical questions.
I'm looking. That's what I'm doing right now.
I'm just playing. I'm just giving you shit.
There's not even sugar in these.
Yeah, isn't it? What is it? PGVG? Is there? What else is in there? What's in vape juice?
Not much, actually.
What is vape juice?
Is vape juice a sandwich?
If it's between 2 pieces of bread, yes.
Yeah. or if there's any piece of bread around it, yeah.
Yep. If it's surrounded by dough, it's a
if
sandwich.
It's surrounded by dough and has a wooden rod inside of it.
All right. You have a button which, when you press it, does something. What does yours do?
It makes it rain tacos. I'm hungry.
You mean
right
sandwiches?
Now, by the way.
I'm starving right now. I'm so hungry.
According to you. Oh, I ate a burrito tonight, and it was not a sandwich.
A sandwich.
It was a
It
sandwich.
was not a sandwich. I went
Burritos
to
and tacos are the same thing.
Torchy's is like a new chain, I guess. Or it's not new, but it's like new to Boulder.
Okay.
And I ate a burrito and it was pretty tasty. I enjoyed it.
Hey, Micah.
Yeah.
Tacos and burritos are the same thing.
No, they're not.
What's the difference?
Why is the
Wrapping
name
versus
different?
folding.
Oh
Why
my
do they
god!
have separate names then?
With a tortilla.
Yeah, a taco is a folded tortilla and a burrito. And you can tell the difference. If I show you a picture of a burrito and a picture of a taco, you know which is which, and don't act like you don't.
Yeah, but when it comes down to it,
I think we're getting too
wrap or fold, dude. That's literally
They're not the
wrap or
same
fold.
thing. It's
They have the
like-
same ingredients, but it's
like not all rectangles are the same.
yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like a burrito and a taco can have like you could have the same ingredients in both, but if it's wrapped, it's a burrito, and if it's folded, it's a taco.
It's a procedure thing.
big difference.
It's kind of like the difference between a BLT and like a sub.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Because if you had
So-
bacon, lettuce, tomato as the ingredients of a sub, is that a BLT?
Yeah, it's just a big BLT. What if you have that wrapped? What if you have like bacon, lettuce, tomato wrapped in a tortilla?
That's a bacon, lettuce, tomato taco. No, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's another thing. They have wraps. That's a wrap. It's a BLT wrap.
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
So is a burrito a wrap?
Yeah. Fuck,
How do we
then you
get
got
back to
me.
this?
If a burrito's a wrap, then a taco's a sandwich. God damn it. It's just if it's like Mexican ingredients, I guess.
What makes ground beef Mexican, Micah?
No,
Who brought in ground beef?
I didn't say anything about ground beef.
I gotta be hating on ground beef.
I'm not hating on it.
Wait, I didn't say ground beef was Mexican, but like I think
No,
like
I know, but you said
if you put like if you put
ingredient.
like pizza ingredients in a taco, is it no? I guess you can have.
It's
pizza.
not.
I feel like
No,
a
no, it's a
taco and a
taco.
burrito, like I mean, they are Mexican in origin, and like probably.
They are.
I mean, I'm sure like the versions we eat are like probably like messed
Super
up.
Americanized,
Yeah, just like our pizzas are.
just like our pizzas.
Vape Nation.
All right. Let's do a hypothetical that's gonna bring us together instead of divide us. instead of make us.
Kendall's over here like Joe Biden trying to bring the country together, trying to bring the podcast together.
I wish I could do a good Joe Biden impression. I could do some good impressions.
Hey Jacko, we gotta. I don't know. You just say Jack a lot.
It's time for healing.
I can't even remember what he sounds
Ooh.
like.
Yeah, I don't. Me either.
All right.
VG
Yo.
is sweeter than PG, just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's how they decide the balance.
Y'all want to hear what the difference between PG and VG is? Propylene glycol produces a better throat hit, thinner consistency than VG, less gunk and residue than VG, has no impact on flavor. Vegetable glycerin produces a bigger vapor cloud, thicker than propylene glycol, more gunk and residue than propylene glycol,
When they
and
say
is
that,
also
when they say
sweeter
that,
and may impact the flavor.
when
So
they
it's
say
like-
more gunk and residue, does that mean like in your lungs too?
Probably,
It's
yeah.
just
Probably.
everywhere because I think the vapor just like
Sticks.
yeah
over
sticks.
something.
Kind of has more adhesion. I would imagine.
No, it definitely does. Like if you vape inside your
Oh, it's
car.
talking about.
for too
Well,
long-
this is saying that PG makes less residue on the tank and the atomizer, but I imagine something's happening. Do we know what is like the? Has anyone done an autopsy on a vapor?
Not yet. I
I'm
mean,
sure they
there's
have.
there's-
That's how we
there's
figure what
no-
popcorn lung is, right?
Popcorn lung has been totally disproven at this point.
Oh,
Popcorn lung only happens to people who are working with the chemical that caused popcorn lung in the factories.
I mean,
Mm.
okay, people have a picture of vaping lung and smoker's lung, and they don't look much
It's
different.
sad.
Oh wait, this is weird. I guess like one of the pumps or something. Wait, popcorn lung's not real. You're saying?
Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't occur because of vaping. It has occurred in very rare cases with people working in factories with that I can't remember what the name is of it. Is it asbestos? No, it's not
I
asbestos.
want to. I want to
Oh,
see
you
people's
get worse
lungs.
stuff.
I want to see like the lungs of like tobacco smokers, cigar smokers, vapors, weed smokers. I want to see everyone's lungs.
wanna
Yeah,
see
I know.
everyone's lungs.
I know marijuana definitely leaves residue. But there's just not enough research done on vaping yet, which I'm definitely taking a risk by still
Yeah.
vaping.
I
You
mean, I
know.
think
Do
the
the
worst thing
research.
the worst thing about cigarettes is like the volume of it. Like if people that smoke weed don't smoke like 20 grams a day, but a lot of people smoke 20
Yeah.
grams a day of tobacco because that's what one pack
Right.
is.
Yeah.
Did you guys
exactly.
know that a smoker's lungs like is significantly more radioactive than like
normal? Like,
well, like, yeah, it's way more than your traditional background radiation, but like it rivals some like uranium mines.
What?
It's crazy.
and is
There's
that
this
I guess that makes sense though, because like that's what causes cancer, like radiation.
right.
But is
There's
that
a
like
really
tobacco?
cool
Is that
video.
probably a lot of the additives from like cigarettes?
I think so. I think it's the chemicals. But there's a really cool video by Veritasium
Oh, I like that
about
guy.
it, and he measures all these different things in bananas because bananas are slightly radioactive. It's pretty cool. Check them out. I love science stuff. I watch it all the time.
No, it's super interesting. The kick I've been on lately is just weird documentaries about weird people. like because Micah just recommended me Wild Wild Country. I just binged that one. It's about and what's funny is I actually heard about these guys before I watched the documentary. It's about a cult who like set themselves up in what state was it again?
Oregon.
They like bought their own land out there and made their own township. And shit gets out of hand. It's
then
really good.
They start bringing in homeless people to like get political power to like vote for them.
Yeah, it's a vote, but basically,
and then they do like some bioterrorism. I haven't finished it. I still need to watch it again.
Basically, what seems like the story so far is the people in Oregon are the ones who fucked it all up because these cult members are actually being like really cool, but the people in Oregon are like, I don't like these new people, and they tried getting the police involved, getting kicked out, and that's when
shit got crazy.
That's when the cult started fighting. But the thing is, the cult went about it the wrong way because the cult literally tried poisoning the town of Oregon, like the town up there.
Here's an article from 2019. I just searched. I'm sorry to tangent a little bit back to the lungs.
Okay.
What exactly happens when you vape? Cardiac surgeon Lucian Durham warns inhaling a single puff from a vape could make you his next patient. The lung damage he sees in a patient is the equivalent to someone smoking cigarettes for a decade. It can literally kill you the first time you try it, he says.
What?
It's like, what? No, this is bullshit. There's no way one vape is the equivalent of years of cigarettes. Is the most ridiculous thing.
And here's the thing: I even talked to my doctor at my last checkup a few months ago about it. She's like, "Oh, do you smoke?" I said, "No, I vape." She's, "Hey," and and I was curious. She just said, like, so the only thing doctors know right now is it like scars like the small capillary veins in your lungs.
The alveoli.
Yeah, all it does is scar those. Which is
all it does is scar the oxygen receptors.
I'm saying all it is in as in like versus tobacco.
Yeah, this dude's saying I think this man's talking about vitamin E acetate, which is really bad.
Yeah, that's when vaping turned deadly this last year. Remember like when Juuls were hated on in the media for a long time.
Did Juuls have that? The acetate?
No, it wasn't the Juuls. So it was a craze based on it was like a bootleg weed vape pens like from China.
Right.
And then people were going to the emergency room, but they didn't. I don't think that at first it was like they thought it was vaping as a whole, and then they kind of realized, oh no, it's this vitamin E that's in very specific, like kind of like black market vape products.
But dude, imagine the clouds.
True.
I don't know anything about vaping, so
yeah, that was what that whole thing was, and it was around THC vaping. That was kind of like the scare, but it was like
that was the whole scare. Vitamin E. But they turned it on to Juuls and stuff like that. Like the media had a field day with it.
Well, yeah, just all vaping.
Yeah, but I mean that's what the media does, Get those clicks.
Oh yeah, the whole thing is like to rile people up.
Did you guys know that paper airplanes existed before planes? They were called paper darts.
Makes sense.
Did you guys know sharks are older than trees?
There's what? I did not know that.
Like
That's
sharks
crazy.
in general.
Yeah, like the shark species
has been around longer than trees.
Yes, they've been around for I think 4 of the 5 mass extinctions, or 4 of the 6, something like that.
I knew they've been around for forever, but I did not know that was more than trees. That's a really cool fact.
Isn't that crazy?
Sharks are terrifying to me, man. They're so scary.
You want vape lung or COVID lung?
I love sharks.
Vape lung or COVID lung? Neither.
I want seafood lung.
What's that?
I don't know. It's just the article. I'm just reading articles, and it said like they had CT scans of seafood workers.
Oh.
I don't know what that. Severe acute respiratory syndrome. SA, isn't that SARS? In human seafood market worker. Yeah, because it's sorry, whatever. Yeah.
Alrighty, boys. I think I'm gonna head out.
Yeah. Do you want to pimp your anything to our potential? Maybe one day this episode will get views.
Potential
I always
viewers.
plug mine.
Oh, okay, sweet.
I made sure to plug your at least on the.
Have your Twitter plugged.
Yeah, I made sure to at least do that.
Oh, that's probably good because my Twitter will lead to wherever else.
Yeah, he's got the same username.
If you really want to check out all of the degenerate stuff I draw.
Yeah, go to his page.
Andrew, it was nice to meet you. Thank you for coming on. We'd love to have you again.
Thank you so much, man.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'll definitely try to get back on another time.
Yeah, I'm so down. We can argue more.
Next
time I'm going to bring a whole presentation about sandwiches. Next time you're on.
I'll write a scientific study about sandwiches in the meantime.
Yeah.
Better not be about corn dogs, though.
Yeah.
Corn dogs. All right, it was good meeting you, Micah. Good seeing you again, Strato. You guys have a good one. Man. Take care. And thanks again for having me.
Oh, yeah.
All right. See you, Andrew.
Bye-bye, guys. Good night.
He's a cool guy.
Yeah, man, that was fun. I like those questions you had. All right, I'm gonna reformat the thing real quick. Oh, all right.
I'm really hungry now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I could go for a sandwich.
You mean taco?
Yeah, in a taco, absolutely.
All right, we're reformatted.
Sweet. Yeah, no, thankfully, not too much crazy stuff has happened in the news for once. This last week, it's just been the old normal Trump trying to disclaim his loss.
Yeah,
is all I've seen.
I don't think anyone's surprised by that. I think we all kind of expected that to happen.
That's pretty normal. Too bad 70 million people voted for him.
Yeah, it's still a lot of people. Harry Styles wore a dress. That was a big thing, I guess.
What was that?
Did you see that? The outrage about Harry Styles wearing a dress on the cover of, like, I think it was Vogue or something.
I didn't see that, and I don't see why it's a problem.
Yeah,
but
it's not, but some conservative commentators were, like, kind of going crazy about how this is the, like, Candace Owens. I don't know if you know who that is, but...
I know. I know who that is.
Yeah, she was freaking about how it's like the downfall of Western society. Her and Ben Shapiro were like all big about how evil Harry Styles wearing a dress is.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of silly.
I don't know. My opinion on the GOP is, I mean, I'm saying my opinion on politicians in general, because this really does apply to both sides, is whenever one's in power, they really don't. I mean, it depends. I feel like most of the time politicians are gonna go for their self-preservation and like boosting themselves versus helping the country. At the end of the day, I don't know, I just don't see America changing. Even with Trump out of office, it might swing back to an even worse version of Trump.
Yeah, it's pretty like America's kind of in like a shit show right now.
Yeah, we're not we're a first world country, but we're not the leader of the free world. That's my hot take, I guess.
Yeah, the framing's pretty bad, and like the conditions, like material conditions of the people that live in this country is like really shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I do like a lot of things America does. I love this country. Like, I got complete freedom for the vast majority of things. I've got complete freedom to do whatever I feel like, and I think that's amazing. Yeah. I love that.
But I mean, like, I don't know. I think our like whole thing is like the only free country. Like, I mean, do we have that much more freedoms than other places? Like, is our freedom different in America than it is in like it would be in
like
Canada?
compared to Europe or something.
Yeah.
Like the United Nations. And I don't know. I know there's some like I know United Nations and stuff. They're a lot more restrictive about what you can look at and do on the internet.
Yeah.
We're still really good about that, which I'm happy about.
That's true. Hey man,
I can draw my maps though.
As long as you got a VPN, you're free anywhere.
Yes, sir. Yeah, VPNs are awesome.
I hadn't even tried to like do like a VPN somewhere like that doesn't like. Can you VPN to like Saudi Arabia and then see like what you can't see? I guess.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That's